everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again. Today I'm doing a themed look, and this is a themed cat eye, and I'm using mostly Boe products. Boe products you can get for $2 in Big W. Yes, you did hear right, $2 in Big W. So I'm using a eyeshadow palette, and then I'm using their eyeliner and their lipstick and their eyelashes, their false eyelashes. So this is a leopard print look that I've created using the products. I have also used the Toofaced Natural palette Toofaced Natural palette, and just to add a bit more colours into there. Yeah, this is the look that I've come up with, and if you think it would be cool to see how I did it, keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so now that I have done my, get down. Come on, quick, up. Ready? Okay, so I have done the base of my face and I've done my eyebrows as well, and I'm just going to focus on the eyes for this tutorial, obviously, because this tutorial is all about the eyes. So first I'm going to prime, and the primer that I'm going to use is by The Face of Australia. It's my current favourite one, and it was only $10, so I'm going to use that. So now that I've primed, I'm firstly going to use the Toofaced palette, this very well loved palette, and I'm going to go in with the colour Heaven, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lids. This bit doesn't have to be super neat, this is just going to be the base of what I'm going to be applying stuff on. So you don't have to use an expensive palette either, just something that is your skin colour. I just really like this because it's pretty much exactly the same colour as my skin tone on my eyelids, so that's what I'm using. So anything that is exactly your skin tone. For the next bit I'm going to go in with a flat brush and the lighter goldy colour of the Boe. And I'm just going to pack the colour onto this brush. This Boe colour is, they don't have names I don't think, which is a bit irritating. It's just called an eyeshadow duo, and that's what the colours look like up close. So for this bit I'm going to apply the colour all over the base, the second half of my lid, so not up into the eyebrow. Using a really soft brush and just swiping it into the little palette, it makes it not so pigmented, so you don't have to be super careful where you're placing the colour. I'm going to use a soft dome brush, and make sure it's not too soft so it doesn't smush into your eyelid. You'll see what I mean by this in a minute. So I'm going to go in with the colour Honey Pot in the Toofaced palette, and just pick up that colour right on the tip of the brush. Then I'm going to place the dots wherever I want there to be a spot. So I'm going to close my lid and then just place now I'm going to use my Christmas Scotch tape and then underneath my eye on both sides. Okay, now I'm going to use my pencil brush. I'm going to be using this a lot during this tutorial from now on. Now I'm going to go in with this Boe colour, the darker one, and just really get that colour in. You can actually wet your brush if you haven't got that good of a pigmented eyeshadow. So that's a little tip there. If your eyeshadow isn't as pigmented as you need it to be, you can wet your brush, and generally that helps you to get a more pigmented effect. So now that I've got that all over my brush, I'm going to, I'll zoom you in. I'm going to go in with this colour here. I think it's called Push Up. And I'm just going to use a stiff flat brush. Get a small amount of that colour on there. And then just fill in between each spot on the lower part of your eye. So I'm not going to bother going around the top half with this colour because it gives the lower part a more defined look, and then the top is just sort of a bit of a more faded effect. Then I'm going to go in on the top half with this colour, and I can't remember what this one's called. I think it's called, there we go, it's called Silk Teddy. And I'm just going to go around the top just lightly with the same brush. So there can be a little bit of a couple of remnants from the other colour, but it's not going to make that area too dark so you don't look like you're closing your whole eye. And then you can just blend it to that tape, but not going past the tape. Then I'm going to go in with the Silk Teddy again and just bring that down here. Now to make the eyebrows a little bit more defined, I'm going to go in with an angled brush and just pick up the colour Sexpresso and just fill them in. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do my cat eye, and I'm going to be using the Boe eyeliner. And I've just recently got this one, and it's really good and really creamy, so it's easy to do that cat eye with when you're using a pencil. I've got lots of different other products that I use to do a cat eye with, and I usually find that when you're using a pencil it can be annoying because it crumbles or it's too hard and you sort of like poke your eye out. But this one is really good, and I'm just going in with the black shade and making sure it's super duper sharp. Okay, now obviously because I have that really dramatic print on my eye, I'm going to want the cat eye shape to stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and blend it a little bit just to give it a bit of a more smoky edge, but also that more dramatic look as well. And I'm just taking the end of my pencil brush and just taking the tail of that cat eye and just doing small smoked out flicks. Okay, now I'm going... Alrighty, ready. Now I'm going to go in with this gold pencil, and this is by Boe again. Why don't these things have names? Oh, Golden Sand Eye Liner. Golden Sand. Alright, it does have a name. And then I'm going to just trace underneath my lower lashes. Then I'm going to use my little friend, the pencil brush again, and just smoke that out. We've got lots of smoking and lots of pencil brush in this tutorial. Oh, don't poke yourself in the eye. Watch what you're doing. Alright, now I'm going to open up my eye a little bit. I'm just going to go in with NYX Wand Pencil, and this is for lips and eyes, and then just going to run along my waterline down the bottom. Now I'm going to line my upper lashes. Now that I have put all the eyeshadow on that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to put on my fake eyelashes, and this is the Boe Beauty Volume eyelashes. They look like this, and I've already taken them off and cut them to my size. When I'm done when I'm done applying my lashes, I always curl them because I find that helps to cement them together, and you want to make sure that you're not doing it too early, otherwise it's going to stick to the eyelash curler and then come off. But you don't want to leave it overly long, otherwise the eyelash curler isn't going to do anything cementing. So that's just a trick that I try. Try it and see if it works for you. If it doesn't, then that maybe I'm just special. But I think that using an eyelash curler when you've applied false lashes, just help them glue together, works really well. Then I'll go in after I've applied my lashes and just use a liquid liner. This is the Maybelline Precise one, and I will just go into the corner. Now I'm going in with the CoverGirl Flamed Out mascara. I just bought this the other day because it was like $10, so I was like, oh, why not? YOLO. Now to finish off this look, I'm just going to line my lips with the Wonder Pencil by NYX. And then go in with the Boe Perfect Pink number 3 colour. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. It's a very specific occasion look. It's nice and dramatic and very, very cat eye themed. I really like this. I think it's so cool, and I would definitely wear it to a party or a dress up thingo. Probably wouldn't wear it out to dinner. I don't want to be the crazy cat lady, just saying. So this has false lashes. Obviously you watched the tutorial and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I've got to say I was trialing and erroring as I was going along. So hopefully I've explained it well enough for you to be able to reinvent, and I would love to see any attempts. Maybe you could try a tiger. Anyway, this is my leopard eye. I hope you like it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and I can try and do some more dramatic party idea themes or specific looks, and please subscribe if you have an account on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.